What is going on? Season 1 ended September 30th, which means that's 4.5 months of solitude and research. And now I'm back, baby. Now we're back with that much more under the belt, that much more knowledge, that much more inspiration to give you and to give me, I guess, because part of it's my journey as well, a season 2 loaded with all sorts of different types of information and different perspectives. But the ultimate goal is to make sure we understand the importance of both the heart and the mind, and in correlation with each other. So, simply put, I just want to talk about stuff that I feel everyone should know. Things that can liberate us from all the negativity, uncertainty, and confusion in the world. I kind of want to give people an opportunity to think outside the box with ideas you don't need a PhD to understand anymore. I want to break down and expand on everything I've learned so it can appeal to just about everyone. Now, you can disagree, that's fine, but I'm not here to be controversial. I'm here to spit facts about science and spirituality, because the two have been separated for way too long. There's a big reason why I'm obsessed with this stuff, because it applies to every walk of life. And it's true, but it applies to every walk of life. I believe it can collectively, the information can collectively evolve us beyond the restrictions we currently put on ourselves and face in the world. The episodes this season will never exceed 15 minutes and will be released twice a week rather than once a week, on Mondays and Thursdays. And I'm going to do my best to stick to a weekly theme for my social media platforms and to make the information a little more palatable, a little more digestible. It's not a time to just know anymore. We must know how. There's so much awareness in the world. Everyone knows everything, it seems like, yet we are still facing oppression, anxiety, fear, depression. The list goes on, and it's ever more increasing. But if we can learn how, the four walls that are seemingly closing in on us begin to disappear. Perspective starts to shift just a little bit. Suffering begins to lose its power, and enlightenment begins, because I truly believe life doesn't begin until enlightenment does. Until then, we are living in its essence. The season will always be related to three things: the body, the mind, and the soul, which is everything that makes up humans anyway, so basically everything we are and everything we should be. Love versus fear, the conditioned perception, the healing process, the expectation epidemic, and how we feel a constant need to be perfect all the time. We'll be diving into some more of the conscious and subconscious mind, stress, and why we live in constant survival mode, real magic, karma, focus, dieting and exercise, and no, not like plans and shit, just awareness of it. Meditation, and the endless layers and opportunities this presents. These are just some minor things we're going to be covering in season 2, and in my opinion, couldn't come at a more perfect time. Now I'm going to leave you with this. You're allowed to feel good and happy all the time. Now, you might not need my permission, but for some people, they do. I've learned that I go through really good phases, okay? Then I basically sit back in my life and wait for something bad to happen to bring me back down to level, bring me back to my default state, which inevitably brings it right to me because I'm craving it unconsciously, right? But something kind of shifted my perspective a little bit, and I want to share it with you. Michael Malice was on a podcast with Lex Fridman, okay? Two well-respected scientists, well-respected in their field. And Lex asked, how do we bring more love and kindness into 2021? Malice's response, be comfortable saying, I want to be happy, and surround yourself with people that want the same, for you and for themselves. Now tell me if that isn't the most elegant way to answer that question in the times we face right now. If you want to be happy all the time, there is no better time to find out how than right now. See you in season 2.